Welcome to Inside the Paint. We're back for the second time in a week. We haven't done an episode in a week in a while. It's been like a month apart from each episode. But it's not about any NBA news. It's to see how true of a LeBron fan our co-host, John Swellstead, is. So I picked the hardest quiz online, and we're going to do it together. For y'all that are watching, you'll see the quiz. You'll see all the right answers as you get them. When he's for the listeners, I'll read off the questions and the answers, and I'll tell which ones he got wrong. So
I'm gonna ace it. I'm calling it.
Let me just let me see how many questions there are, because it's not a long quiz, but it's because like some of these are easy questions. You'll get them in like 2 seconds, but let me count real quick. 1, 2.
Okay.
30 questions.
30 questions.
30 questions, but all of them seem pretty simple.
No problem.
Well, not simple, but I think if you know the answer, you'll get them pretty quickly. So let's get right into it. Let me share my screen. For y'all that are watching, you'll see it. But I will read off the questions, everyone, for the people that are listening. So, in which state did LeBron James play high school basketball? In Ohio, Maryland, or Miami?
Ohio.
Are you sure? You want to lock that in, phone a friend?
No, I'll lock that in.
Ohio is correct. 1 for 1, ladies and gentlemen. If you're keeping score, which they probably will get a score at the end. Which NBA team first drafted LeBron James? Miami Heat, the Lakers, or the Cavaliers?
This is a tough one. I'm gonna have to say, let's go with Cavs, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Ooh. Okay.
And that is the correct answer. By chance, his home city's team had the first crack at drafting him. That's what the caption says. I'll read that off too, I guess. Oh, you also have hints, but let's implement.
I won't need them.
Let's implement that you could have one hint for each question.
Okay.
And you can because I don't think I was gonna say you can skip a question if you wanted to, but I don't think you can.
Yeah.
Anyways, how tall is LeBron James? 7 feet, 6 feet 10, 6 feet 10, or 6 feet inches? Don't answer right away because I have to read off all the answers for the listeners.
This is a trick question because he's listed at 6 feet, 6'8". So that's my answer. I'm gonna submit.
However, what?
However, he realistically, man is like just as tall as DeMarcus Cousins, who's listed at 6'11". Like that's my answer.
And it is correct.
He's not that tall. He's definitely tall.
All right, John. We're not gonna say 3 for 3. We'll say we'll get the score at the end. James left Cleveland Cavaliers to play for which team in 2010? The Orlando Magic, Miami Heat, Golden State Warriors.
The Heat, baby, the Heat with D-Wade and Chris Bosh.
He used his superstar status to cobble together a super team in Miami, yes. How many points did LeBron score in his first NBA game? 25, 18, or 8?
25.
He did score 25. No player straight out of high school has ever had such a high-scoring debut. How old was LeBron's mother when she gave birth to him? 16, 17, or 18?
See, this one's a little tough. I think I want to say 17.
Now, this is the one I'd use my hint on.
How many hints do I have? Do I have one per question?
You do have one per question, but I don't think you can. I don't think I'll let you use them. I'll get two hints of the whole quiz. Yes.
2 hints. Give me 3.
3 hints. Fine.
All right. I'll use my hint on this.
All right. They eliminated the 18th option.
I'm gonna put 17. I'm gonna put 17.
She
What?
was 16 years old and single when she had him.
Damn.
All right, John. Not a good start. There goes your clean sweep.
All right. I'm gonna bounce back.
What's LeBron James's middle name? Ramon, Antoine, or Dre?
Ramon.
His middle name is Ramon, but everyone just calls him King James.
The king.
Why did LeBron stay in high school for his senior year instead of joining the NBA? The NBA rules required him to graduate. He promised his mother he'd finish school. His sponsorships required him to get a diploma.
I actually don't know this. I'm gonna say the NBA's rules required him to graduate.
The NBA rules required him to get his diploma before getting drafted. Yes. In which year of high school was James on the cover of Sports Illustrated on? Now I know this one.
Sports Illustrated
Yep.
was. I want a hint. Actually, no.
Second hint and
Yeah, I don't want to hit yet. I don't want to hit. I will say his senior year.
sorry, but that is wrong. That is his junior year. He appeared on the cover of Sports Illustrated for the first time when he was in high school junior in 2002.
I was gonna say junior, but I was like, no, there's no way they're gonna put a junior up there. But
Yeah,
LeBron is that
it's
good.
actually one of the most expensive Sports Illustrated. Like you can try and get it, but it's pretty expensive. To which team did James led Cavaliers lose to during the 2015 finals?
2015 at Golden State.
Don't know why that was with all these other ones. That should have been towards the top. They could not counter Curry and his cohorts. Guess that's what it says.
Or I guess they just couldn't count Kyrie Irving getting injured, but whatever. I guess it didn't matter. So,
which NBA team did LeBron cheer for as a kid? I know this one.
The Celtics.
Oh,
damn it!
I knew it, and I put it in there. But he did get it wrong, so we'll just subtract the score off there. But it is the Bulls. He was a fan of Michael Jordan. LeBron's national popularity plummeted after which incident? His move from the Cavaliers to the Heat, he spit on a fan at a game, or his domestic abuse charge?
His move from the Cavaliers to the Heat. That's when he became the bad guy.
It was nationally televised and widely ridiculed.
Mm-hmm.
As a high school junior, how many points per game did LeBron average?
As a junior, 26.
In his high school year?
Mm-hmm.
No, he averaged 29 per game. He was named USA Today's All USA First Team.
Damn, LeBron's better than I thought. No wonder he's the GOAT.
Coming out of high school, how much was LeBron's contract with Nike worth? 90 million, 48 million, 12 million.
90 million. I know this one. This is 90 million.
He was set for life or several lifetimes right out of the gate with his 90 million contract. Yep, got that one right. Besides basketball, what other sport did James play during high school? Football, baseball, or track?
Football. He was wide receiver.
Yep, first team All-State as a wide receiver. In order to cope with constant media scrutiny as a high school student, James admitted to what? Taking anger management classes, drinking heavily, or smoking marijuana?
I actually don't know this. I'm gonna do a hint on this. I'm gonna do a hint.
All right. It took away the drinking heavily. So he either took anger management classes or he smoked weed.
Damn it. I don't know. I'm going to say taking anger management.
That's what I'd say too, because if he admitted to smoking weed, well, I don't know when he admitted it to it.
Right.
But I don't know. Okay, so you said anger management. It was smoking weed.
He did smoke. I never knew that.
He did admit to smoking marijuana. LeBron won season MVP, NBA Finals MVP, and an Olympic gold medal in the same year. Which other player did the same? Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, or Magic?
MJ, Michael Jordan.
Yep, they're the only two players to accomplish this. Who made up the so-called Big Three of Miami? LeBron, Chris Bosh, and Dwayne Wade. LeBron, Chris Bosh, and Ray Allen. LeBron, Dwayne Wade, and Rashard Lewis.
Uh, LeBron, Bosh, and D Wade.
Ray Allen carried. It's no big deal. What is LeBron's favorite cartoon? Tom and Jerry, G.I. Joe, or The Simpsons?
Tom and Jerry, my God, Tom and Jerry. Just watching some Tom and Jerry before school.
Always rooted for Jerry, you said. The media gave LeBron what title in the hopes that he would receive interest in a declining NBA? Revive interest in a declining NBA. The chosen one, the man, or the president?
The chosen one.
What did you say?
The chosen one.
I'm moving. I'm sorry for anyone who's watching. I'm moving them to the left of it because every time I look to the right to see our faces, it always looks like I'm looking off camera. But anyways, I'm sorry. What'd you say? The chosen one? You said?
The chosen one.
Yep. LeBron helped draw fan interest back into the league after Michael Jordan's retirement.
Right.
James is one of only two players to obtain 2 MVP awards by age 25. Who is the other? Kareem, MJ, or David Robinson?
Kareem.
Yeah.
Because Michael Jordan sucked, and he didn't get to the league till 22.
Anyways, LeBron's scores peaked in his third NBA season. How many points did he score during this time? 2,231, 2,478, or 1,983?
I'm going to say the 2,300. I'm going to say 2,300.
2,300 is not an option.
Oh, 2,200. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. And you're wrong. 2,400.
I didn't think anybody could score that much. Damn, LeBron might be the best scorer of all time.
During the 2014-15 season, he scored 1,700 points alone.
Damn.
So LeBron didn't attend college, but he said he would have loved to go to which university? Ohio State, Duke, or Florida State University?
Ohio State.
Yep. Seems to have a preference in all things Ohio. I was at I think like a sporting place in the mall in Ohio at college, and I saw a LeBron James Ohio State jersey, which I'm not even joking. I kind of wanted to buy it, but it was a lot of money. But anyways, what affliction caused LeBron to miss much of a fourth quarter NBA Finals game versus the San Antonio Spurs? Muscle cramps, hamstring injury, or stomach flu?
Hamstring injury. What, muscle cramps? Oh.
Muscle cramps.
I think I do remember that, actually.
In which grade did LeBron first dunk a basketball? 5th, 7th, or 8th?
8th. Actually, yeah, 8th.
It is 8th.
I remember because he told Bronny started dunking in 8th grade. And LeBron was like, oh, like father, like son.
What is the most points LeBron has scored in a single game? 49, 61, or 53?
61 against the Charlotte Bobcats.
Yeah, 61 against the Charlotte Bobcats. How many points did LeBron average duping the 2004 Olympics? 14, 8, or 5?
14.
14?
14.
5.
What?
He won the bronze medal that year, and he only averaged 5 points. Yep.
Oh, boy.
Well, if you think about it, and he was a junior in the 2002 issue, he was a senior, so that would have been his his first year in the NBA, he's already in the Olympics.
Yeah, it is true.
So yeah, I mean, I probably average 0.1, if that. So, how many points did LeBron average during the 2015 NBA Finals versus the Golden State Warriors? 36, 28, or 23?
36. 36.
He averaged 36 points. Yep, but they still lost.
They still lost. I remember that playoff run very vividly.
LeBron James was league MVP when he left Cleveland for Miami. How many other reigning MVPs have left their team? 4, 5, or 2? Now you have one. Sorry, hint left.
Mm-hmm.
Just so you know. And you're down to your second last question.
I'm gonna do a hint.
And they took away the 5 options, so it's either 4 or 2.
I'm gonna say 2.
Correct. It was Moses Malone in 1982. What is one of the most unimpressive aspects of LeBron's basketball skills? Defense, free throw shooting, or three-point shooting?
Free throw shooting. Free throw shooting.
That is correct. You scored 77%. You got 23 out of 30. You scored better than 59% of quiz takers. Congratulations. The average score is 73, and it says you are a true expert.
Did you hear that? What did it say? Tell me that. Wait, what did you just say? I couldn't hear.
I didn't say it. The website said it.
Well, what did it say?
You are a true expert.
One more time. I'm sorry. The connection's bad. I can't hear you.
You're a true expert.
I'm a fucking true expert. I'm an expert at LeBron. I know my boy. Half those questions weren't even about LeBron. Like, what other player got an MVP, a gold medal, and all that other shit? You know,
It was mostly about. Some of them was about the other players. Yeah.
Right. And one of them was about his mom that I got wrong. I don't give a fuck about his mom. I care about LeBron. LeBron's my guy. I know about LeBron.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I gotta give it to you. I didn't think you'd get it.
What do you mean you didn't think I'd get it?
I don't know. I didn't think you'd. I thought you'd score probably a 20 out of 30.
How many did I score? 23?
23.
Did I score that many?
You scored 23 out of the 30. I thought you were going to do 20 out of 30.
Okay.
So congratulations. You got 23 out of 30.
I'm above average.
You are above average, yeah.
Above average.
That was only 15 minutes. Do you want to do another short quiz real quick? I want to make at least every episode a half hour.
Let's do it.
Okay. This one's going to be a little bit tougher.
Oh, fuck. Is this about LeBron or?
No.
Oh, shit.
Can you name the top 100 NBA players going into the 2000? No, we won't do that one. That was a little too hard. Top 5 scorers on every team.
On every team?
Can you do that?
Jeez, I could do probably top 2 or 3.
It's not requiring you to get every single one. I think it's just how many can you get in a certain time frame.
Top 5?
In every team, yeah.
I don't think I could do that.
No? All right, let's see it. NBA 2019 to 2020 starting lineups?
No, because there's like teams out there that like Charlotte, I don't fucking know. Or like the Knicks. I don't really give a shit about them.
Okay.
I wouldn't be able to know about that.
The 2020 NBA top 10 scorers by position. Oh, John, it gives you a total. It gives you like a number for the top 5 scores. It gives you like a points per game percentage. So it should be pretty easy.
Oh, okay.
So you can just get. It's only a 12-minute timer, so it's not like you have to get every. I don't think they expect you to get every single one. It's just how many you can get.
All right, let's do that.
Okay, let me zoom out real quick. Oh my God, you can't even see that. Hold on. All right, so apparently that lasted too short because apparently John's a big LeBron fan, so we're gonna do one more quiz. This one's gonna be a little bit tougher since he got the other one a little fast. So let's get into it. So there are 150 slots for top 5 players in the NBA or for each team. So we're gonna go. I don't know how we're gonna do this for people listening, but we'll just do for every let's just do the top people for now and see how good you do.
Like, what do you mean the top people?
What?
What do you mean the top people?
Like the top scorers in each team. We don't have
Okay,
to do top 5 for now, just
I
to
got
keep it easy for the listeners. For the Hawks with 29.6 points.
Trae Young.
Yep. For the Celtics with 23.6.
What year is this again?
2019, 2020. No games played requirement.
Kemba Walker.
No, but he is the top 2.
Okay. Jason Tatum.
Yes. For the Nets with 27.4.
Kyrie.
The Hornets with 18.2.
Uh, like that Devonte guy or whatever the hell his name is.
Monte Graham, yes.
Graham, yes.
The Bulls with 25.5.
Zach LaVine.
Yep. Cavaliers with 20.8.
Colin Sexton.
Mavericks with 28.7.
Luca.
Oh, God. How do I spell Doncic? Don. There
Yeah.
you go. There you go. Nuggets with 20.2.
Jamal Murray.
No, but he has 18.8, so he's the top. He's the second.
Nikola Jokic.
Pistons with 18.1.
Blake Griffin.
I'll just tell you right now, it's not it.
Oh,
He only has 15.5. I know. Come on, think about it. It's the boy, the most liked NBA player in the whole league.
Derrick Rose.
Yes. Warriors are 23.6.
What's his name?
It does have an asterisk by it, but I don't know what the asterisk means. I'm guessing they didn't play a lot of games. I don't know.
What's his guy? What's the the guy from the Nets? The guy that you really like. The guy came from Ohio State.
D'Angelo Russell.
So yeah.
Yes. The Rockets with 34.4. I wonder who that is. Pacers with 18.7.
I'm gonna say T.J. Warren.
Really? Oh, I thought it was Sabonis. Sabonis must be 18.5.
Yeah.
Let me just check real quick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Clippers with 26.9.
Kawhi.
Lakers are 26.7.
AD.
25.7. We're just going to go for the Lakers, the whole thing, so you should know the Lakers.
Okay. LeBron.
12.5.
Kuzma.
9.5. I'm going to help you out here. I think it's Rondo. Wow, he's not even in there.
Yeah, I don't think it's Rondo.
Caldwell? KCP?
Right. Yeah, try KCP.
Yep.
Yeah,
And then 8.6.
I'm gonna say Danny Green.
No.
Then Avery Bradley.
All right, he swept the Lakers. The Grizzlies, 17.6.
Uh, John Morant.
Yep. For the Heat with 20.2.
Jimmy Butler.
The Bucks with 29 points. Oh my God. How am I supposed to spell?
Ante, Ante, and then another T. Yeah.
Is it?
Ante Tecumpo.
Ante de Kumpo. Giannis. We'll add one on.
Okay.
So D'Angelo Russell did average third in the Timberwolves scoring
Oh,
already.
the
So
asterisk must mean that they were traded mid-season.
okay. So yeah. So with Timberwolves with 26.5.
Karl Anthony Towns.
Oh
Oh,
no, but Carmelo Anthony is fourth in scoring on the Trailblazers. Do I just have to put Towns? Oh. I thought Anthony was part of his last name. All right. Pelicans with 24.3.
Brandon Ingram. Why didn't I think of that?
Knicks with 19.6. I guess they were traded mid-season.
I guess. I don't remember. Was it what's that guy who came from the Lakers? Uh Julius Randle?
No, he was second with 19.5. It's not RJ. I think RJ is probably
Yeah, 14. I know that.
yeah.
I don't know.
Hmm.
Who?
All right, we'll skip it. Thunder with 19.3.
Gilgeous Alexander.
Please just let me put Alexander. Of course. Chris Paul. Let's just hope it's Chris Paul. Nope.
I knew Chris Paul didn't score a lot.
Adams. Oh. Who's the big three? Oh, whatever. Skip it. We know it's probably Gilgis. The Magic with 19.
Vukovic.
What?
Vukovic.
Vucevic.
Vucevic, whatever the fuck.
I don't know how to spell it. Vucevic.
All right, skip that one.
Skip that one. It's that one. It's that one. 76ers with 23.4.
Joel Embiid.
Suns with 26.1.
Devin Booker.
Trailblazers with 28.9.
Lillard. Damian Lillard.
Kings with 20.4.
Buddy Hield.
Nope.
Ooh, Fox. De'Aaron Fox.
Hield was second with 19.8. Spurs with 22.2.
DeRozan.
Rosen. Yeah, there you go. Raptors with 23.6.
Pascal Siakam. I think it's a U.
It's not.
I guess not.
Siakam. Screw it. Jazz with 24.2.
Donovan Mitchell.
Okay. And then the Wizards with 30.5.
Bradley Beal.
All right. Now you can do whatever name you want to. Wait, hold on. First of all, we'll pause it. Oh, we can't look. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18. We count the Thunder, so 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So you only couldn't guess one.
Which one did I not guess?
Oh, no, because of the Bucks. So you did guess all of them.
Right.
Congratulations.
All right, go up to the Cavs.
Okay, yeah, let's do the Cavs. He knows his Cavs.
Number 2 is going to be average 17 points. Try Kevin Love.
Yep, 17.5.
Try Dante Exum or whatever his name is. Axum or Axum.
No, it's Exum. Garland?
Garland only averaged like 12, if that, maybe 8.
Nance?
I don't think Nance averaged that yet. I don't think Nance averaged a lot. I mean, are you putting these in after you type them?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought I'd know my Cavs better. Try Porter Jr.
No, but we got Otto Porter Jr. for the Bulls with 11.9.
Oh, great. um,
Don't look it up, John. I see you looking down.
yeah, I'm trying. I just looking up their roster. Oh, try Diddy Osman. Osman.
No. Or is it Osmond? No?
It's with an A.
Like that?
No, like just without the D. Without the D. No.
No?
Try Tristan Thompson. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Andre Drummond. Andre Drummond.
I
I'm
I
an
knew it because I saw the asterisk, but I didn't want to tell you.
idiot. And then try
This one was also an asterisk.
right.
So who was traded?
Try Jordan Bell.
Nope.
No. McKinney.
How do you spell it?
McKinnnie. No. Okay. Try Dellavedova. No, A. There you go. And then Vedova. No. Try Wade. And then try Zizic. I don't I don't know.
All right, are you tapping out?
I'm tapping because I literally listed off the whole fucking roster.
Jordan Clarkson.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
I put in. Oh, it was with an A. So basically, you got 4 out of 5. Well, you got 3. No. Well, yeah, I guess Garland.
Yeah. I
So,
forgot Jordan Clarkson got traded halfway through the season.
what other one were we wondering about? Oh, Marcus Morris.
Marcus Morris, because he got traded to the Clippers.
Yeah.
That's why he has an asterisk. It is Mike Gilgeous-Alexander for the Thunder.
How the hell do you spell? We spelled that with an A, didn't we?
I thought so.
Oh no, we did with an O and then a U.
Oh, that makes sense though.
Yeah. Well, that was a little filler, I guess.
Check the Magic.
Yeah, Vucevic.
Vucevic.
And then how the hell? ANTETOKOUNMPO. I wouldn't have got the M.
It's Ante.
Ante two.
Ante two.
Po, but I wouldn't have gotten the M, so it wouldn't.
Ante Takum. Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten the N.
Let's just which one of these surprises you? I'll give you a couple seconds with each team.
Honestly, what surprises me a lot, I thought Hachimura would be higher, honestly.
Yeah, he only did 13.
He's been balling 13. Out in the bubble.
You know who has been balling out in the bubble?
Who?
I said there's going to be a quiz, but I kind of want to talk about this a little bit. Well, one is that guy that scored 50. Was it on the Nets?
Oh, no, on the Pacers.
On the Pacers, yeah.
Yeah, TJ.
That one guy that we can never pronounce the name from the Nets.
Dinwiddie?
Oh.
Oh.
He just got 20. He just got another 26 points.
I actually looked
today in the win against the Bucks. Are you gonna give me credit, John, for? Us taking down the Bucks?
I actually will because I saw it and I was like, I saw that the Nets scored first, and I was kind of laughing. I was like, oh, the Nets are gonna win, blah 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 blah. And then y'all actually won. I
Did
was
you
like,
see that dunk on Giannis?
yeah, bro. Giannis got so mad. What was it, Dante Hall or something like that? Dante Hall, whatever his name was.
No, but like during the Nets game.
Oh yeah, that was Dante Hall.
No, it was Johnson. Not Tyler Johnson, but the other guy. Hold on.
Like Joe Johnson, or that's Joe Harris.
ISO
Oh,
Joe. That's another thing. ISO
Lu,
Joe is one of the most clutch players ever.
he is clutch.
And
And
I
listen,
think I want an ISO Joe shirt. And I hope he comes back.
Luwawu Cabarrett.
Yeah.
Luwawu Cabarrett.
But you know what, John? You got all of the Lakers right. Congratulations.
He played on the Cavs too. Yeah, I know my Lakers.
Yeah. So yeah.
No teammates of LeBron. You know what I think the NBA should start doing, Luke?
What?
Um, Everybody loves a team, right? Like
Yes.
you love the Nets, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I bet you love D'Angelo Russell so much, you're gonna start watching
I do.
Timberwolves.
I am plan. So I have my Nets jersey. Um, I was not going to get a Golden State because I didn't want a Golden State jersey. But
You're gonna move.
I have two D'Angelo Russell Nets jerseys. But I think I'm gonna get one for every single team. So Lakers, Nets, Warriors, and Timberwolves. I think I've decided on it.
I think the NBA, because I'm a Cavs fan, I always will be. And when the Lakers and the Cavs play, I root for the Cavs.
Mm-hmm.
But at heart, I'm a LeBron fan. Wherever he goes, I go, and that's just the way the league is built now,
Yeah.
right? Like that's everybody has their team, and then they have their player. I watch Grizzlies games because I love John Morant.
Mm-hmm.
I never was into the Grizzlies before that. Actually, I kind of was. I met Mike Conley. I don't know if I told you that.
You haven't.
I have. I met Mike Conley. Yeah, I met Mike.
My I don't think I ever told you this. But my girlfriend's uncle is an assistant coach on Jazz.
Really? Never told me that.
No.
My best friend, uh, he has an ex girlfriend, unfortunately, who personally knows Dirk Nowitzki,
Really?
and I swear to God,
Like when everyone says it's a small world, like it really is.
small
Like
world.
it really is.
It's like
Like
I
sometimes you don't believe these people. Like, oh yeah, my cousin's Michael Jordan or blah blah blah, like that sort of stuff. But like, you
right.
never know.
It's like I told her I was like, no, there's no way, and she showed me pictures of her as a little girl with Dirk Nowitzki just jumping up because they used to live in Dallas,
Mm-hmm.
and like her uncle or whatever was this like this I don't know I can't remember what his title was, but he was like a sports person, like a physical
Analyst.
therapist. Yeah, he's like a sports or something. He involved physical therapy, something like that. He's like a trainer or whatever for the Mavericks. And one day, Dirk Nowitzki and you know her uncle's brother, her dad, they met, they hit it off, and then her name was Adriana. I begged her. I said, Adriana, I will pay for your ticket. I'll pay for your meals. I will do anything. Please let me go meet Dirk Nowitzki. And she said, okay, I love Uncle Dirk. And I was like, oh, you call him Uncle Dirk? Oh my fucking God. I was gonna bring all my gear, everything I have basketball related. I was gonna have him sign every single thing. I'm gonna have him take a picture of me. Oh my God. I geeked out, Luke. I geeked out so much. But then they broke up and I got fucked in my asshole. So
Well, if anyone knows related to D'Angelo Russell, tell him to answer my DM on Instagram about joining the podcast, please.
yeah.
No, not a response back from Brownie.
Well, actually, I was just about to tell you, I actually got a response back from Dwight Howard.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, He said he was busy because
Hmm.
he's got the championship to go for.
Exactly.
And then Snoop he opened my message and
Ah,
didn't.
he left you on open.
Yeah,
Classic Snoop. Classic Snoop.
I'm gonna say, yo, we got blunts, and then he'll fly over.
Uh, but yeah. We just thought we'd do. We actually thought of it today. I kind of want to do more of this stuff. The quizzes. Um, Probably more multiple choice. I just kind of want to do another one. I didn't know it was gonna be like this, like much of like a spreadsheet where like people who are listening didn't really understand it, but we tried going for the top scores in each one. Um, yeah.
Quick, Luke, real quick. Can we talk about Devin Booker?
Clutch,
Mans is the literal reincarnation of Kobe Bryant.
dude. Poor Paul George. He got shot over D Book, and then he got and then he then shot over Damian Lillard.
Damian Lillard. And the Suns haven't lost
Nope. I
in the
think
bubble.
they're better without a crowd. The crowd's
They
been putting them down.
Yeah, they beat the Clippers. They beat the Dallas Mavericks, which is a huge like team for upsets and everything. And then they beat the Wizards. So like the Wizards aren't a difficult team to beat.
Hmm.
Mavericks are with Luka and Porzingis, and I think that was the game. Uh, Doncic had 40 points, uh, and what's his name? Porzingis had 30. So they combined for 70 points.
Yeah, it's
Booker only
crazy.
had 30. Rubio had 20. Uh, C.J. Johnson had 19, or Cameron Johnson, or whatever the fuck his name is. Like, that was a good team. They won one, sure. They played the Clippers. I am predicting the LA Clippers to win it all this year, and they beat the Clippers by that jumper from Booker. And their next game,
I'm not having any say until the playoffs start because I
really.
don't know what these bubbles are gonna do. I'm not having any predictions.
Well,
We'll
Luke, I think it's
do a
time I
whole
ask
thing.
you my
Well,
question for today.
okay,
Every podcast, I'm going to ask you a question.
yeah. Recap it to the people who haven't watched the last episode.
So Luke always asks us questions. Luke always prepares these podcasts. Luke always does all this work. So I thought it would be so kind of me if I were to provide Luke at least one question every podcast. Every podcast. Doesn't matter if it's just like an episode like this or if it's an actual episode, if it's going to be the special episode that we still have to somehow record. I want to ask him at least one question.
Okay.
And the question I have for you today, Luke, is what is your opinion about the greatest team of all time? The 2020 LA Lakers, who have today clinched on August 4th, clinched the
The
number
number
one
one
seed in
seed.
the West. That's so dope. And you want to know how it happened, Luke?
Hmm.
LeBron James.
What's the
LeBron.
question here? Are you just like you just trying to tell everyone that the Lakers clinched the top seed? We could have done that in the episode where we talked about the news.
Pretty much. We'll talk about that too, because I still have so much to say on it. Anthony Davis going off like the boss he is. I actually thought Anthony Davis was going to be kind of trash
Hmm.
in the bubble. Because to me, Anthony Davis responds to like the crowd and everything. If the crowd's down, he's down. If the crowd's up, he's up. AD went off, and there's no crowd out there. Went off twice.
Do you have a question for me or?
The question is, um, actually, here's a question. LeBron James.
Hmm.
I'm a huge fan, but even I can acknowledge his scoring troubles in the bubble thus far. What are your
Yes.
thoughts on that? Do you think that's going to continue into the playoffs, and that you think he's doing it on purpose to let Anthony Davis get most of the scoring, and he kind of taking back a more facilitator role, like Shannon Sharp says? Or are you thinking more of a Skip Bayless where he's just not used to not having the crowds, he's just getting back into this rhythm and everything?
I don't personally know LeBron, but in my mind, he would never ease off the pedal and take a facilitator role.
Well, I mean, that's what he says he does. I mean, he paces himself throughout the season. That's why in the
He
playoffs
does,
he performs so
but
well.
maybe now with like maybe in the beginning of the bubble, he was thinking, yeah, we're only a couple wins away from clinching. Um, and he's just like, okay, I'll take my 20 points, you know, almost having a triple double type game. Um, I don't think there's part of me that says I don't think he wants to do it, but I can kind of see if he does. Oh, we just have a notification saying that Carmelo Anthony knocks down a three to help clinch the Trailblazers win over the Rockets.
Ooh. Oh, yeah,
Just in.
that notification.
This just in. So yeah, Trailblazers won against the Rockets. Phoenix won against the Clippers. The Nets won against the Bucks. It's a crazy day in the bubble.
Good for you, man. Good for you. More power to you.
A lot of upsets today. But
Seriously.
yeah,
So,
back to the question. Um, I mean, I think I think he is taking a step off a little bit because now that they clinched top seed, these games are kind of just playing games. They're exhibition, really.
would you try to, he already has a bad groin. Why would you try to
You know,
strip?
um, so like in hockey, it's kind of the opposite. When when a team's not going to make the playoffs, like they're dead last, they
Mm.
bring up all their good rookies and prospects for them to get a feel of the NHL and to see how they do. It, I'm not saying that's what the NBA is doing, but that's what they could do with the Lakers because it doesn't matter.
Mm.
They could lose all their game, but if they want to go for a good record still, they'll I mean, which they're doing now, they're keeping LeBron in, they're keeping their starters in. But like the last couple games of the regular season, they could take out LeBron and AD completely, get them the rest they need, and for them to go 100% in the playoffs. So yeah, I think he is a little bit taking a break.
So here's another question for you, Luke. If you were the coach of the LA Lakers, remember, both LeBron and Anthony Davis have had months for a break.
Mm-hmm.
And now they can, you clinch the top seed, blah, 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 blah. You can rest them for the rest of the season, or you can play them and try to get a better record. My personal opinion, I would play them full minutes, like 30 minutes each, give or take, something like that. Maybe more like 25. But I also want to get my other guys in there. My thing is, Anthony Davis has been balling out. LeBron James needs to kind of get his rhythm back. I don't want to take those guys out, and I don't want to prolong LeBron's loss of rhythm, and I don't want to halt Anthony Davis's, you know, amazing few games. Do you agree with me on that, or would you rest him? Like, what would be your move as a coach, and how would you?
If I was Frank Vogel and that happened, or if that current situation is happening, or if that's what he's thinking, um, like I said, I would keep LeBron in there full minutes or 30 minutes, like you said. Um, but I still would take him out the last like 3 games, I think.
You
Not,
take him out completely, or
I mean, not definitely not as many minutes, if at all. I think I would keep him. No, I don't think I would. What's a? I'd probably play him like some restricted minutes the third last game, 2 last games, so you don't leave him in at all. I'm not saying age affects anything, but he is old. He is an older NBA player. The it takes him a little bit to recover, longer than probably some of the younger guys in there. And the West have some young guns as they call them.
young
So
gun?
it and if it happens to the finals, East have a lot of young players in there too. So I would give him some rest. Yeah, he did. He took some load management time off anyways last season.
Right.
Um,
With his groin injury.
his groin injury. Even when he wasn't injured, he just took some load management time off. Which is what Kawhi did that too, and he's still performing the way he does. So I think if I was Frank Vogel, it would be up to him.
Okay.
If he goes, if I'm 100%, I want to play. But if not, because what I'm saying is LeBron knows when he wants some time off.
Mm-hmm.
And if he wants to be 100% playoff mode LeBron, because, he wasn't in the playoffs last year, so he has to get that not get the rhythm back, but he wants to come back stronger. Hit the gym on the off days that you're not, get some rest. And, yeah, I think it would be 100%. So, yeah, I would take him out. But it would be up to him. But I would take him out.
Yeah, see, I agree with you on that one. I'd probably say it's up to him. If he wants to play, go for it. Don't hurt yourself, obviously.
Yeah, right. That's the main thing for me, obviously.
What would you do with Anthony Davis? Would you continue to play him, or would you sit him out with LeBron?
I think I'd give him restricted minutes throughout the whole games.
How restricted?
Hmm?
How restricted?
23.
Okay.
Let the bench play a little bit. Get their morale boost up, because the more time you spend on the floor, the more points you're going to score.
And that's something that I was kind of thinking of, is I would play LeBron and Anthony Davis only because I want them to play against, like with guys like Kuzma and guys like Dion Waiters, and so that way, if I need to change up the lineup a little bit in the future, they already know how to play with LeBron. JR and Dion aren't exactly like, they have already played with LeBron. They already kind of know. But maybe guys like, I don't know. What's the new guy's name? I'd have to look at their roster. Hold on. But get some of these guys, playing with LeBron and playing with AD and everything like that. Jared Dudley and Quinn Cook, guys who don't really play with LeBron too much. They kind of come off the bench in blowouts. That's personally what I would make sure that they know how to play with LeBron and everything. Honestly, I'd put these guys with high minutes, and especially Markieff Morris. Like, put them with high minutes and let them ball out. Like, let them show me what you can do. This is going to determine how we put you in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Think of this as playoffs games. You're playing
right
now. Show me what you can do. Prove to me that we need to put you in. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know what I would do personally.
All right. Well, that was a good question, John. Proud of you.
Very much. Thank you very much. Maybe I should be the new host.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you want some more quizzes, I'll put maybe like one of those suggestion box things on Instagram where people can put in their suggestions on what's a quiz. Maybe John could do an MJ quiz, see how well he knows his Michael Jordan.
That's a good one.
But yeah, just let us know. We'll be covering some of the NBA news probably next week. Tomorrow, Friday's actually my birthday, John. If you didn't know.
I did know, actually. It's in my calendar. So.
Oh, really? That's weird. That's weird.
You told me. I remember all my friends' birthdays.
Glad to hear. But yeah, next week we'll try and record an episode. But yeah, if you guys are watching, make sure to subscribe, listening. Should add us to your library on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Anchor, as you all know. And we will see you next week.